Hello, my name is Hiram Todd. I am an information technology major. I just started my fifth semester at BYU Idaho Online. I presently live in Arizona, in a small town called Santan Valley, and I've been married to an amazing redhead and for nearly 19 years, and we have four amazing but very high-strung kids. This is not my first time in college. I have received an associate's degree in computer-aided drafting and design and have worked in architecture, mechanical, and electrical engineering, but only as a draftsman. I found out the hard way that, associate's degree is not really enough. And it's time to go back to school. I love movies. I love reading books, especially audiobooks. One of my favorite stories are Fire of the Covenant. That was an amazing story. My favorite vacation spots is Disneyland. We did have an opportunity to go to Disney World through my son's wish that he made through the Make-A-Wish Foundation. He was born with a severe congenital heart defect. He's been through 4 open heart surgeries since he was 3 days old. It was an amazing trip, but we still prefer Disneyland. I'm sorry. The only speeches I have made in my life are during sacrament talks and both home church and on my mission. I've brought my testimony quite a few times. I have also done some presentations for some previous courses. I'm not a strong talker. In fact, in school, I was usually the kid that sat in the back of the class, trying to avoid being called on by the teacher. But thankfully, serving a mission kind of really helped me out. Break out of that shell. And I enjoyed the fact that I was learning a new language. I wanted very much to take advantage of that. I served in Bangkok, Thailand, in an area that was all called Land of Smiles. Everyone was very nice. They loved foreigners, and it helped me to be a little bit more social, to try to talk to people I've never met. That was usually hard for me. It took a great deal of time for me to break out of my shell, to talk to people and be comfortable. It was completely out of my comfort zone. As I said before, when it comes to giving speeches, it was not one of my strengths. I think the talks that I have given could have been so much better if I would have tried harder to be more prepared and put more time into my speeches, my talks. Now, when it comes down to having best interpersonal relationship, my list includes my wife, and my dad, and my kids. I love my kids, and they like to talk. They have a lot of energy, and they also love going to Disneyland, and they're always asking, when can we go to Disneyland again? So, and I always have to tell them when I'm done with college. So, I do have some old high school buddies that I keep in touch with still after 25 years from graduation, but it's only one of those things that we go hang out once or twice a year And we do group texts maybe several times a month. And it's not a lot, it's not consistent, but it's our way to keep in touch. Everyone's got their own lives, own issues, own challenges, and own way to life. And my wife is my best friend. In fact, we share a great deal of common interests, and we are quite a bit alike. We both love movies. We love to read. We also love going to Disneyland. The only thing we don't share interests is in Star Wars. I love Star Wars. She doesn't care for it. My dad, we both share the same kind of demeanor. Um, our heritage is Mexican, and he can be quiet at times. But when he has his family, his brothers and sisters around, he is very sociable, and because he's comfortable with his family. And it's the same with me. I, we both were the only ones in our families to serve missions. He served in around Mexico City in Mexico, and I served somewhere else overseas. But we both like talking about our missions and kind of compare. But yeah, he's a great guy. He's very understanding, and he likes to listen and encourage his kids. So this is me. I am a 45-year-old student trying his best to gain a higher education, to provide a better life for my family, and trying to get out of my comfort zone, and in order to learn new group of skills that I've only heard about. Thank you, and I look forward to your comments. All right, bye-bye.